Welcome to Sinless Productions. Today let's look into how Eyo became a failed artist, or how Eyo failed his fans as an artist. Before Eyo came in the industry, Eyo was already a producer. Eyo was already producing hits. Eyo was already doing magic with his beats. With "This is EL baby." Before he came in the industry, you already know the sound. And in case you don't know, then you weren't listening to music then. You weren't into music then. So Eyo was already prepared for this industry. Fast forward, Eyo became a big thing in the industry. Everybody was loving what Eyo was doing because the three rappers was already a dominant in the industry. The three rappers were all over the industry. This was time we get something refreshing. This was the time we get something that is not being done regular. I'm saying regular because D-Money was doing it. We have Manifest who was doing it. We have J-So who was doing it. We have a couple of rappers that was rapping in English, but to have that consistent rapper, no. The three rap thing was all of a dominant. And for moreover, I forgot D-Black. D-Black was consistent for some time. Then we have EL. EL was so dominant. Everybody loves EL all black. Everybody loves EL king without a crown. Everybody loves EL doing the dance kind of thing, like Charlie, what's up? One CD for your pocket. Everybody love his song, like I've forgotten the title though. But let's move from there. EL was everywhere. Sometimes I even quit school just to watch Rhythm City, EL and Stonebwoy. Basically, when they were coming up, GH1 was their home. EL made it through this media. Just like how everybody says that the media was holding Sarkodie back, same way the media was holding EL's back. EL dominates. EL won the Artist of the Year. EL influenced a lot of rappers because soon, or as fast as he came in the industry, we have a lot of rappers that was rapping or were rapping in English, because at that time, even if you are rapping in English, everybody feels that it's not going anywhere, because how many artists up there can you say that they are rapping in English and they are making it as big as Sarkodie, as big as Obrafo, as big as Kwakese, as big as Asem, as big as most of those successful artists? Which of these English rappers that can go on stage and people will be rapping their songs Lewis by Lewis? None. But EL changed the whole thing. Then this is where EL failed. When EL win the Artist of the Year, because he was supposed to be consistent afterwards. But unfortunately, EL stopped doing music consistently. EL stopped doing music consistently. EL starts doing what he wants, thinking he's him. He wants to be that person that anytime he drops, people feel like EL is back. Anytime he do this thing, then people feel like EL is here. But unfortunately for him, it was a landslide. He went straight down because Sarkodie and those rappers were hungry to fit in there, because Sarkodie is that rapper or that artist who is always consistent. And unfortunate for EL, we have a lot of rappers. Stonebwoy was hungry then. Stonebwoy was so hungry then. So since EL wanted to do that hinting, Stonebwoy took over. Bear in mind, these two are not doing the same gen. But we want somebody who we can actually feel like. Being consistent is just one thing. Being consistent is what will build your followers. EL was, should I say amateur then? EL was just Blacko. In case Blacko stopped music, he will go down like this, because he is there, but he is not yet there. He is here. Let me use it like this. He is here, but he is not yet there. So just one thing about Black Sherif can take him down, just like what happened to EL. And now Kiddy is doing the same thing. EL became a failed artist because he wanted to rely on the small name that he built, forgetting that being consistent is one of the key things that keeps Sarkodie up there. Forgetting that being consistent is one of the key things that kept Obrafour until now. We can only compare Sarkodie to Obrafour because of how consistent and how dominant they were, and how much more artists they influence in there. Moreover, we have Sarkodie, who was influenced by Obrafour, and now we have a lot of rappers, including Amrado, a lot of rappers that is being influenced by Sarkodie. But now, who or which rappers can we see that these rappers are, or these rappers was, or how should I even put this, or this rapper is influenced by EL? None. From there, we have EL trying to like lay on his name, like the few name that he built, thinking this is going to work for him. He traveled outside, and for him to chase clout, he came here, he dropped here and said that he went there to be what? Uber driver. You chose a career that will give you the support that every artist, every upcoming artist, and we the Ghanaians believe in you. You quit and you did something else. With this, his career went totally down. And now EL can release a song and nobody choose to listen. Nobody listened to it at all. Last time he released a song, I was just playing it randomly, and somebody was like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "It's EL." I never mentioned the person name. I was like, this person have a studio in his house, but so okay, this person have a studio in his house, so he can do whatever he want to do. But who is going to listen to it? And moreover, EL is a failed artist because EL have everything. Before EL came into the industry, EL have everything. EL can produce his beat, EL can produce everything. So why didn't EL just continue to be consistent, just like Sarkodie was doing, just like how Shatta Wale was doing, just like how Stonebwoy was hungry back then? But unfortunately for him, he wanted to do something different. And moreover, I can see that he never loved what he was doing. Moreover, I can say that he should have just stayed to be being a producer than he coming into the industry to feel this much. Iyo as an artist failed because he have everything that could just take him out there. YFM was supporting him massively. GH1 was supporting him massively with their Rhythm City, and still Iyo chose to quit. Iyo chose to be lazy. I don't know. I don't want to use the word lazy, so let me cancel it out and say Iyo chose not to be consistent with what he was doing, and he chose to do something else. And this is where his music career slide. And moreover, Iyo is not Manifest. Iyo is not like Manifest. Manifest is different. Manifest is different. We know Manifest. We understand Manifest. Manifest haven't been that consistent. And I don't know who have been so hungry. I don't know which fan have been so hungry for Manifest to be that consistent. Because this is what Manifest do. Manifest do what Manifest wants. But Iyo can't do what Iyo wants because he was consistent. So if you are consistent, and the beauty of your fans being consistent, then you can't be a non-consistent artist. If you want to do that, then what happened to Iyo will happen to you, Iyo. I don't know who is getting it though, but let me break it. Let me explain what I mean there. If you build your fans by being consistent, then you have to follow the whole trend, follow the same trend, and be consistent, just like DL, Danny Luma, has been doing it. This man has been killing it ever since he came in the industry. From there, he has been this consistent. And now, if you are talking about the greatest of all time, we can actually mention two. We can mention three. Talking about Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, DL, and whoever you want to add. One thing you have to do is being consistent, and that's what Stonebwoy is doing. Stonebwoy is doing his own thing, and at the long run, his payoff will come. But Iyo trying to be non-consistent was everything. Iyo wasn't able to build his own show, although we have the bad concept, but I think the bad concept continued just 2 or 3 times, and from there he killed it. He stopped producing it because he went straight bankrupt. He didn't have that amount of money to produce the same show. It's because it simply happened because EL failed to be consistent in the industry. Even looking at his bad concept, the bad concept wasn't that massive. The bad concept that wasn't massive. He should have even built the bad concept to its highest before maybe trying to stay inconsistent in the industry. But even the bad concept wasn't up there yet. It wasn't up there like Sarkodie's Rapperholic. Sarkodie can stop doing music now because Sarkodie has been consistent for almost 1.5 decades. And he can be doing this Rapperholic thing and it will keep popping because he has built his legacy. Because he built his legacy. But Iyo here failed to do all this thing. And moreover, I don't even know if you have managers. I don't even know who like, this is it. So with that being said, thank you all for watching Sealess Production. Subscribe to the channel, like, follow on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Audiomack, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, like all the podcasts, like the follow me. That being said, see you on the next update.